blood on the enemy.
Lucky us, we are already inside the ring.
New kill leader appointed.
Be aware of the new kill leader.
Grappling.
Sentinel over here. Interesting weapon.
Got an Evo shield here. Level 2.
Kill leader eliminated.
R99 here. Evo shield here. Level 2.
I need heavy ammo. Half gone, half left. New kill leader. Watch for them.
Extended light mag here.
Let's go
Level
this
2.
Got some arrows here. Might be something good this way.
I have located the next ring. Trust your maps.
Ring closing.
We are inside the ring. Good faith.
I need
Gotta
an
hop up
extended
here.
light mag.
Shatter caps.
Care package being delivered.
Care package coming in.
I can use some arrows.
Gotta hop up here. Shatter caps. Peacekeeper here. I need to hop up.
Hostile over there.
Shatter
Enemy
caps.
spotted.
I am fire, friends.
New kill leader appointed.
Battling the enemy.
Heads up. New kill leader.
I bathe in this blood.
Recharging shields.
Marking our surroundings.
Kill leader eliminated.
Marking our surroundings. All Father, give me sight.
I am taking fire, friends.
I'm taking fire.
Danger. Move. Watch yourself. There's another squad attacking.
I downed a hostile. Reloading. Fight alone.
I'm hurt. Using a Phoenix kit.
Healing my wounds.
Bow check here. They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Opening fire on the enemy.
Need to recharge my shields.
Phoenix kit here. Marking our surroundings. Optics here. Close range. Scanning the area.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown. Attention. Delivering replicator.
Replicator on high. Optics here. I'm taking fire. Recharging my shield.
Firing. The enemies are shooting at me. Enemy down. Giving my shields a recharge. We should go this way. Who's ready to fly on a zipline? I am.
Scanning the area. Reload. That entire squad has fallen.
We're doing great. Only 2
Hostile
other squads
spotted.
remain. Let's go this way.
Bless me with sight.
Grappling.
Last squad.
In combat. Shots fired at me. Reloading. I am down, but alive.
Shots. Reloading. 1 minute till. Looking for me?
Attention.
Here I
The
am.
champion has been eliminated.
Ritalin, codeine. Anh chưa thử ayahuasca và vẫn còn chưa đập đá. Thiếu sai bia và thì phải sai đâu fuck. Fuck là kết rồi. Tao ý tưởng mày hay quá. Cái lôn này anh vừa mới viết buổi sáng này, cái đoạn hook này anh mới viết buổi sáng này. Ritalin, codeine. Anh chưa thử ayahuasca và vẫn còn chưa đập đá. Thiếu savia và absin, GSB 25 và GSB 25 và amphetamine. Có nên thu không có chẳng sao nhưng tốt đẹp bởi vì anh không có em. Đoạn cuối đây mày đứa mình sợ luôn. Nếu mà về mặt tính nghệ thuật thì có lẽ là và được yêu thích ở Việt Nam về underground thì có lẽ là DSK. Rồi là hai.
Mình luôn đánh giá với những thế hệ rapper đi đầu, DSK là một trong người giỏi nhất.
Và DSK cũng là một người mà một trong số những người hiếm hoi mà bác thấy á, là giỏi từ khi mà rap Việt mới hình thành, giỏi cho tới bây giờ vẫn giỏi. Thằng đen nó kiểu giống như là cái lyric nó sâu kiểu cũng DSK nhưng mà cái flow nó đi á lại hợp tai người nghe hơn. Cái flow nó đi á, dễ cho người ta cảm nhận được hơn là flow của DSK. Cái cách nó dùng từ
nó đọc rõ là DSK rồi.
Thế mày nói thằng đen rap DSK đúng không? Theo cảm nhận của tao
hay hơn là không hay hơn nhưng mà dễ đi vô người nghe hơn. DSK rất là đỉnh nhưng mà tại vì ổng mẹ theo kiểu đỉnh quá, đỉnh theo kiểu mà đỉnh mà sao quá.
Không phải nhạc đi đỉnh xong rồi không có quan tâm tới mấy cái cơ bản, mấy cái dụng dạng nữa. Dạng đó.
Đúng rồi. Chính xác đó.
Tao thấy nhạc của DSK người nào mà nghe quen người ta thích hoài quá, còn người nào nghe không quen nghe lần là không thích luôn mà dạng vậy mà.
Đúng rồi chính xác luôn á.
Vậy
Mm-hmm. 56 more likes and I got you guys on the giveaway. Can you show the item shop? My guy, I can't do anything. I would be showing you guys something if I could. All you can see is my clubs here. We got the play, and I can't even do anything else other than that. You can see my stats for this season, but that's it.
Description up top. Click that link, go to the community post, get in there, get your entries in on that giveaway. It's gonna be drawn right after the stream. Pretty much, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna get some McDonald's, and I'm gonna.
Holy shit, boys! Chill.
Put another giveaway up. Well, first I'm gonna put up a video, and then I'm gonna put another giveaway up.
My goodness, guys! I told you, I told you guys not to send me friend requests. I'm gonna block them all.
Everything is broke.
You guys are too funny.
You can't play PC, PlayStation, Xbox. From what I understand, the only people online right now is Switch. Because there's only 30 of them to try to log in.
All right, 4,000 likes, guys. Okay. Ready? The code word.
No people logged in. Galaxy Fire with the $2 super chat though. What's up, Galaxy? How you been? He's been around here since like literally the early pre-10,000 era.
Guys, the code word is going to be servers. Servers is the code word for the 4K giveaway. Okay? Servers. That's all you need to know. Type that in the right side. Servers. Like I said earlier, make sure you guys are subscribed so that you can win. What them hands do. Woo. Servers.
Some people are saying they can't even enter the firing range still.
Stop the gap.
Maybe brakes.
More brakes, more
We could
brakes.
use brakes. No, we don't need that much brakes, Jake. It's fine.
You're gonna need more
It's fine.
brakes.
We're
You're gonna need
we're
more
just gonna-
brakes.
We're gonna rip around like this. Woo! Those of you who are regulars on the channel are probably gonna know this already, but for the rest of you, I got a confession to make. I like ultra-wide monitors, and I cannot lie. And there's no limit to the cringiness of these videos, so if you can't handle this, then you might as well tune out now. Samsung sent us over another one of their Odyssey G9 200. This thing like moves and stuff.
Oh, it's not mounted. And then we put it together. Price is gonna reflect that. One of these bad boys will run you $3,000 US.
What?
Which sounds like a lot.
Yeah,
unless you
because
look
it
at-
is.
It is a lot until you look at something from other companies where you might be spending $10,000 to $15,000 to $50,000 on maybe something with more degrees of freedom. It's definitely the entryway into this sort of thing. Fortunately for you guys, I already assembled the GT track, so we don't have to watch that. And adding the motion platform to it is pretty easy.
On the computer side of things, we basically went zero compromises, starting with the CPU. We've got a Ryzen 9 3900X 12 core. So whether we're talking highly detailed racing sims or at some point in the future, we'd really love to fire up the latest version of Microsoft Flight Sim on this machine, we're not expecting any kinds of stutters or any chugging, even when we're streaming in large amounts of data from our PCI Express SSD. We're using an X570 Pro Prime Asus motherboard, just because it had all the slots that we needed, and loading this puppy up with 32 gigs of 3600 megahertz RGB memory. The RGB makes it go faster.
So now I've got the seat that usually comes with the GT track, and once we've installed the motion platform in there, you just put the seat right on top and bolt it to it.
For our case, we went with the P600S from Fantex in a black and white configuration that is gonna go looking black and white color scheme. Yeah, hey, just like this water bottle from LTTstore.com. Woo! This is one good looking system. Power supply, nice choice. I actually, no offense Asus, wouldn't have thought to use an ROG power supply, but this is their Strix 850 watt in white, and it even comes with sleeved white cables. These are not the whitest cables I've ever seen. In fact, you can see they got kind of like a creamish hue compared to the case, but they're close. You ruined it, didn't you?
Yeah, it peeled.
It's
and
horrible.
now I have to do the, we can't leave it like that. Ugh.
One of my favorite things about this case is just how easy it is to cable manage everything into it real nice styles.
It's time to talk peripherals. Now, we're not going with something that's like the crazy $1,000 wheel setup that is direct drive and you gotta spend a mortgage payment to get, but we wanted to go with something that was still very, very good. And we knew just who to call. So the guys over at Thrustmaster sent over their new TLCM pedal set. These are a lot like, the average pedals you might see at your Best Buy, but rather than just being a potentiometer inside and having sort of a linear travel, these are load cell pedals, which means you get a lot more accurate feel. And look how freaking nice they are. That's all aluminum, baby. The rest of our Thrustmaster stuff includes their TH8A shifter, which is a pretty nice gated shifter, as well as the T300 RS wheel, which we have combined with the add-on open wheel. So that's kind of like a GT4 style, pretty dope looking wheel that we used to swap out the stock one. Wow, it's even kind of Alcantara-y. And this uses the same modular system as that wheel, so we should be able to just plop it right on, twist the lock on, and we're good to go.
Now it's finally time for the cherry on top of this gorgeous gaming Sunday. The Asus ROG Strix Gaming, for gamers, 2080 Ti, white edition.
Unlike a lot of the home gamer stuff where you might have a clamp on the bottom of your wheel, fortunately the GT track has holes pre-drilled so we can mount our wheel directly on there. Unfortunately for our shifter, it doesn't look like there's a pre-defined holes, so I'm just gonna screw it on there. Fortunately for us, our pedals can actually be mounted directly to the GT track just like the wheels, so they won't be moving around.
That's the biggest one.
What?
Pedals. If your pedals are moving around.
Oh, yeah.
It's the frickin' worst.
Yeah, especially when you got short legs, right?
That's it. System's done. I mount it to the stuff. This is like very RGB.
All right. I could get behind that.
In front of it?
I could get behind.
5120 by 1440. Oh, that is so much resolution at this refresh rate. Look at that smoothness.
Wow.
240 hertz. Latest drivers are on here. So are we ready to mount this?
Yeah.
Where does it even mount to?
Oh, it's
Where'd
separate.
it go?
It's separate.
Oh!
So it's got wheels so you can
Oh,
slide
weird.
it in and out of the way.
Samsung includes an adapter because, as you can see, the back of this monitor is not exactly conducive to mounting on a VESA-compatible ARM, but with this adapter, we can make up some of that depth there and then mount to these screws, thinking it was like,
yeah,
get it out of the way or, you know, just...
Well, if this part is going to be movable, you might as well have that, right?
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, so I got my clutch. That's fine. Not
we don't have... Engine's gone.
To the credit of this setup, I'm finding this a lot easier than I normally do. Like, it pulls me forward a little bit. Oh, and I can tell when I lose traction.
Yeah.
Like, visually, I couldn't tell.
Oh, shoot. Oh, and engine gone again. You're in third gear again.
Oh, my
God.
Hold on. I love going over bumps, like on the, just the curb on the edge of the road. It's great, because you can really like, oh yeah, I'm going over a bump here, boys. Man, this is running crazy smooth, too. Like, we're over 100 FPS. Obviously, this is a high refresh rate G-Sync monitor. It's like freaking sweet.
Little tachometer.
It's not really a map.
Well, I'm working on the map.
Oh, I was okay with the tack the way it was now that I found it. Did I stall? I can't even tell when I stall. Oh boy, that's very unhelpful.
Oops.
Trey's unhelpful. Almost all of these are worse. Oh, you know what? This actually is quite a bit better in terms of like the tilt of the camera, feeling like the tilt of the chair I'm in. Man, you really got to give her that. Force feedback might actually be a little strong even. 200 kilometers an hour. Here we go. 200 kilometers an hour. Woo! 206. What's the top speed of this thing? Thinking we're probably getting there. Maybe brakes.
More brakes.
We could use brakes. No, we don't need that much brakes, Jake. It's fine.
You're gonna need more brakes.
You're gonna need more brakes. We're gonna rip around like this. Woo!
Too fast, too furious, Linus.
We're
your lap time,
going
13:29.
Yeah, woo! That pretty good.
No.
If there's no fit,
Honda Fit Rally?
Yes!
Rally
I want it
edition?
so bad.
This is not a good car for the road, but...
This is how I would probably actually drive this road. It's a blind corner. Slow down, David.
There's no cars coming. No, I'm coming. You didn't driveway. Looks clear. You're in such a height here for this little 100 horsepower motor. Oh, what? You didn't crash?
Yo, I know the Honda Fit, bro.
I tuned the shit out of my Honda Fit.
Why do you think my Honda Fit's so banged up? What do you think I do in the weekends?
In a real car, especially in a GT3 RS, this type of car won't have that much of a body roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I turned!
Yay! The thing is, like, if you're using a wheel, you can really save the car, but I couldn't do that with controller. It's super hard to save it. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh.
This does not feel like the clutch in this car. Not even a little bit. Whoa. Oh no, I didn't realize there was a corner there. Oh. Don't mind me. I know what I'm doing. This is literally the car I have sitting outside, so I should be able to drive this. Feels just as sketch at speed. Oh man. Oh, come on, baby.
Big thank you to Samsung for sponsoring this video. We've been looking for an excuse to put together something like this for quite some time, and their Odyssey G9 is a freaking awesome fit for it. With
Yo, the Discord server should wink or work. Sorry, not wink. I don't...
Full-size desktops are great for playing the latest AAA games at high frame rates, or if you need the extra muscle for video editing, 3D rendering, or computer-assisted design. But if we're being honest, for most people, a thin and light basic laptop is more than enough these days and comes with the extra benefits of portability and convenience that you simply don't get with a desktop. The real bummer is when you end up having to buy both, a desktop for your gaming or your heavy work, and a laptop for when you're out and about. I mean, why bother having 2 full CPUs installed on 2 motherboards when you can only really use one at a time? If only there was a solution where just by plugging one cable into that laptop you already own, you could extend it with a full-size desktop, all the peripherals and expansion you could want, and even a powerful graphics card. I mean, while I'm dreaming, what if wireless charging was simply built right into a desk? Oh wait, it is. And we did all that stuff. And we're gonna show you exactly how earlier. It's like Samsung's 970 EVO M.2 SSD. PCI Express lane interport. Even all is on the Thunderbolt technology and a 10 gigabit external drive. Oh, also up to 2 4K monitors. Now you could just get a device like this and call it a day with no other parts necessary. But to make our setup really special, we wanted to add an external graphics card enclosure so that our desktop not only makes our laptop easier to use with a monitor and peripherals and lots of ports and all that, but also substantially more powerful. So that ended up making things a bit more complicated. For starters, while Thunderbolt 3 does support daisy chaining up to 6 devices off of a single port, you can't just plug your graphics card into your dock. Unless your eGPU is the first device in the chain, you'll get awful latency at best, and at worst, random crashes or total non-functionality. Okay, so we just switch the order then, right? Laptop to eGPU, eGPU to dock. Oh. So at the time of writing, the odds of your eGPU having 2 ports on it for daisy chaining are pretty low. The only options we're aware of are the Blackmagic eGPU, which only works with Mac. Wow! Is that RGB or what? Oh, that is so cool! More and more people are asking themselves the question, do I build a powerful workstation so that I can work from home and do a little bit of gaming? Or do I build a powerful gaming rig that is also capable of doing work? When Micro Center reached out and asked us that question, we decided that deciding is for chumps. So we built this, the ultimate workstation combined with the ultimate gaming machine. We're talking business in the front, business in the back, party in the front, party in the back, and watch this. Speaking of parties, look at this party trick. Whoa, there's the computer! Did you freaking see that? Oh yeah, by the way, it was a complete pain in the to build, so you're gonna wanna watch the video. You know who isn't a big pain in the arse? My more 32 gig on Micro Center's custom PC build sponsoring this project. Stay tuned until the end of the video for more information on Micro Center's custom PC builder, and click the link in the video description for a free 32 gig flash drive and 32 gig micro SD card. Valid in store only, no purchase necessary.
Right here is the Lian Li DK05, and it is a desk PC that you're able to put 2 systems in. One for gaming, one for business. Oh. I wonder how much that cost. Look at the size of this piece of tempered glass. Wow. That's like basically the whole desk right there. And the final bit of box here. So there's the legs. This might actually be pretty easy. You've got to absolutely love it when they pre-sort all of the screws for you. There's a 100-watt inverter. I have no clue what this is for. All that I have to do is attach some legs to it. It took Jake, what, like nearly a week last time to build the whole thing? So we got the legs on. It was a bit tricky figuring out how to get it in, but it turns out that if you have someone lift up on this end and push down in the center at the same time, it makes this hole a lot bigger, and it's really easy to just have the second person stick it in and you're basically good to go. As for the construction, I'm not totally sure how I feel about it. It's like, on one hand, this is the absolute pinnacle of PC case design. Like, the sheet metal that's here is just pretty incredible. And like, the thickness of this aluminum, everything about it is super premium. But at the same thing, like liquid crystals, and basically some a dirty, it's sharp build, and the lot more to do. Build first, bring very down 3970X, which is a 32 core Threadripper processor, which is going to be the heart of our workstation system. This thing is basically the best processor that you can get for a workstation, because the 64 core one, you generally don't need 64 cores. That's basically it. If you're the sort of person that needs 64 cores, you're probably better off just using like a render farm or something. For the motherboard, we've gone with the Creator TRX40. Highlights include 10 gig networking and a sick RGB lighting thing. It was a while ago, so I don't quite remember what I spec'd for storage, but I definitely didn't ball out as hard as speccing 3 2TB 970 EVOs, but can't complain. Now, my logic is gonna be I'm gonna put 1 into the workstation and 2 into the gaming one, because when you use a workstation, you're probably just going to be using the 10 gigabit networking to transfer all your files to and from a server. Whereas when you're gaming, you want to be able to boot them up fast from, you know, local storage. Maybe we'll even RAID 0 them, but we'll see if I have time, realistically. For any proper workstation, you need heaps of RAM, which is why we have gone with 128 gigabytes of Crucial Ballistics. It's 3200 C18, so not the fastest stuff around, but you know, it gets pretty expensive pretty fast when you have 32 gig DIMMs. For cooling, I called an audible. We were supposed to be using the NH-U14S, but the Ice Giant came out for instead. This guy right here is the most system that of our workstation, so I really like it. You might be surprised that in a system that includes a water, the NVIDIA Quadro RTX 5000, what it does have that the 3090 doesn't are certified drivers, which means professional programs work with it well. Now we just have to see if this system works, and we're well on our way to getting it right into the system. 30 got all well on our way to getting it right into the system there. 2-core processor. If you just want to build an air-cooled I have ever
gaming side, about as a little over pro. Okay, I'll grant you that. But each of these is 2 terabytes. We're gonna run them in RAID 0. Wait, 50? I thought this was AMD.
I actually thought it was 5900X, so there you go.
No, well it's not, it's a 5800X. The good news is that a 5800X is still basically as fast as it gets for modern gaming, so womp. And like realistically, if we had a multi-core workload, like The computer ain't far. 36 to probably has a crap. Yeah, if you didn't know exactly what all these numbers and letters mean, you'd look at this and go, oh yeah, it's probably like a mid-range card. Pick up the box, be like, oh yeah, it doesn't have much heft to it. Probably has a crappy cooler on it. No, my friends, it ain't. This is the EKWB collaboration with ASUS GeForce RTX 3090, a pre-water-blocked graphics card, and it is as fast as it gets, my friends.
Is our pump and reservoir, which looks for one, so you didn't distribute, so that all in all, hook gaff. Water hasn't made it through the radiator yet. It also hasn't posted yet, but it also might have overheated by now. Got the gaming system running. Turns out the problem was just it needed a BIOS update. Super easy using the USB BIOS flashback, although it's here. Tubes. We have.
How much is $2,000? Okay, there is a little bit of room behind the motherboard. Hey, there we go.
As I might, it's not it, and then get jagged ends and just no reason. But I'm not totally the one. RGB fixed is the motherboard. I'm a little bit scared from just how much water got on it when we had the leak that it might not be doing too great. But at the same time, if there's anything that we learned from the Electro Boom video, it's that electronics can take a lot more than you would expect. I'm clearing the CMOS now. The power button's lighting up, but nothing's happening when I press it. Electronics can take a lot more than you would expect. Okay, good news, good news. So it turns out the only thing that died was the old motherboard, which sucks, but at the same time, when you're afraid that you've killed like an RTX 3090 and all of the other stuff, just a motherboard dying really isn't that bad. We've actually had a bit of an upgrade. So we've changed to the MSI Godlike. It's a ridiculously expensive motherboard, like this thing's $700. And as far as I can tell, the only difference in spending that you get between the Ace and the Godlike is that this one right here lets you be able to tell everyone that you have a really big DAC. 1/4 inch input. Why? Yeah, why? David said it perfectly.
All that's left then is to wire up the last couple doodad majigs then, hey?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So there's a couple of interesting things in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been doing this a while, but I haven't really mentioned it. But in hardline water cooling, it's kind of smart to not quite do 90-degree bends. Like this one's just a tiny bit shy of it. You can see that there?
Yeah.
So then when you put it in, like so, that little bit of a bend is pushing this tube in there and down that way.
Ah.
So, you know, you just have a little bit of force.
Yeah.
That's keeping it in automatically.
So you got to use it.
Yeah.
The force, that is.
I'm going to ignore that. And here's another thing that was quite difficult about this.
Oh yeah, there is a lot of rigidity here.
Yeah. This one can go in, and it still is too short.
Oh.
So what you need to do is come in here, like so. Now you can just move the whole thing.
Wait, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So for all the like 6 people out there that are gonna buy this desk, now they know.
Yeah. Oh, we also added, after the last test fit, you don't need to be doing that. We added a drain with this, and also an input.
Fill thing.
Yeah, fill thing.
Genius. It's almost like Lee and EK thought of that.
Well, they did, but they put the drain port right here. So when we just had a fitting in it last time, you just let it go and it just sprayed fluid all over everything.
Neat. You know EK has a pressure tester so you can make sure there's no leaks in your loop before you do the thing, right?
Wow, that would actually be pretty smart to use right now.
We should.
Okay. Do you know where it is?
No.
Do you think we have time to find it?
Yeah, forget it.
Do you see any leaks?
Not yet. Oh, is that not draining? Yeah, it makes sense. Here, let me just crack a fitting over here. Fill a little faster. Hey, yo, hey, how you doing? Okay. Just got to keep an eye on this when it starts to come up this way. Hey, oh, hey, okay, let's go ahead and close that. Let's crack a fitting. Let's crack a fitting. Let's give it a little cracky crack here. In it. Okay. Whew. We're good. It's all good. We should power cycle it.
Oh, one thing before we do that. Oh, I don't know what it was.
What a tease.
But getting the front I/O into this was the worst that I have ever experienced.
Really?
And it took me like 15 minutes, and I ended up having to just hot glue it in. Yeah, don't touch it. I'm afraid that it'll pop out again.
You're sure that's the front I/O then, right? I'm not gonna just break it? Because usually the front I/O is over here. In fact, this is it.
Wait, what is that?
You're not even
then?
plugged into the front I/O. You spent 15 minutes on this? That's the trusted platform module header. Gosh darn it, Alex, and you bent the pins. Now the thing is full of glue and it's hard to put on the real header. There's glue in there. Dang it.
Well, what we can do is we can like take this pin, sort of shove it up in there and get all the glue out.
You know what? How about I figure out the plan? Uh-oh, I think I might have just broken the RGB header.
Well.
Okay, it's only a little bent. Hey, attempt number 2. She fires up, boys.
Oh.
Wow! Is that RGB or what?
Yeah, that's a lot of RGB.
Where'd all the RGB go? Oh, it's breathing.